Well, hello there, human beings. It's me, DRHS. Today, we're going to take a look at my Grill 15 replay. At the moment, I was struggling to put my recorder on the top, but I finally managed to do it. Now we're loading into the battle, and in my opinion, I don't think the Grille is good. Like, it's definitely not a first tier 10 you should be going. Definitely, the gem of this line is Waffle Tractor Panzer. At the moment, I have placed my tank in a way so I can shoot their tank destroyer side, and I can also shoot their medium side, and I'm at further distance. If you're going to run my loadout, then on flat ground, the best view range tank, that is the M48 pattern, would be able to spot you at 220 meters. That is if you're going to completely stay still and not use your gun. You would be spotted in 220 meters. If you're going to move, then you would be spotted in 260 meters. And if you're going to just shoot, you're also going to spot it in the 260 meters. If you're going to move and shoot, then you would be spotted in 280 meters. So generally play from far distance of 280 meters, not get spotted by anything. If you get spotted, then you know that something is in less than 280 meters which has spotted you. And just by that I gave you before about moving and moving on shooting, you can judge how far the enemy is. So far we have done 1375 damage. Now I notice this E50 sideways. He turns. I'm going to aim for his cheek and do nice high roll, which is lovely. Mouse is going to spot me. He is in, I guess, in in 250-meter range. Yeah, he spots me easily. Absolutely no problem for him. Going to shoot him once. Then notice the grille is over there. I'm going to first clear this mouse in the whip. Bam. Then I'm going to reset my camo probably, and I'm going to position myself in a way so I can hit that grille 15 over there and do massive watts of damage because damage is lovely. Going to aim in direction of grille and shoot in the completely wrong moment because I'm a noob. Then I'm going to focus that grille further. Notice the I7 is pushing, going to aim for his spike nose. It's completely turned towards me, then I notice everyone is pushing. An object gets spotted, which is really bad news for me. I'm going to quickly drive towards cover and aim for his spike nose. He's going to shoot Hechi anyway while I was turning because he's a noobus. And then I'm going to back further, aim at the side of ISA, going to aim for the lower bit so I don't bounce at the top bit, a medium bit. I'm going to go further backwards, hide myself using the terrains, building around me, and reset my camo. I remember the 268 was over here, so I'm going to poke slowly and aim for his lower plate and clear him. I get spotted, so it was pretty much a lucky bet that he didn't shot Hechi at me. Going to turn, again his eyes see it, hoping he would shoot Hechi, but he shoots AP, which is good. I'm going to pre-aim against Grille and do massive damage. Then I'm hoping the heavies are going to push. Yes, they are pushing, so I'm going to focus this Grille further and clear him. Now I'm going to use this silo as a cover. IS-8 is focused towards me and IS-7 is focused towards me, which is bad. I noticed the IS-8 was turning. Notice his rear, going to aim with HE at his lower weak spot and damage him. Then IS-7 is focused towards me. There's like an M46 pattern on the top which he could shoot, but he's really desperate. I really wanted to do more damage in this game, but anyway, I can roll with 8,000. I mean, 8,000 is nothing bad, it's really good. I did 8,000 damage, got a bit of credits, got 6 kills, got ace mastery. Let's look at my team. 183 did okay, and rest M46 also did okay. Rest were trash, which is trend by okay. And let's go further in the video. We're going to take a look at the splitshanger.com site, which is very good. It has every tank in the game which is being added, tested, or already exists. You can check its different specifics, you can check its model. First, we're going to take a look at the grille. My provision loadout is 2 chocolates and improved fuel. My equipment loadout is such. mm, it's necessary to use camouflage because it gives more camo rating than anything else in the game. My crew skill is level 5 for camouflage because I started playing TDs as a new player. It's very easy to play. You have high penetration, don't get spotted easily. You just have to shoot spotted targets, which is pretty easy to do. Now further down we go, we have extra information which can be useful if you know how to use it. I'm going to simulate M48 Patton's view range, which is 313 meters, and you can check the data. You can of course put something else for equipment, provision, or your skill level of crew to check which range would be more effective for you to play in this tank or for other tanks. Now it's time for some highlights. The first highlight is positioning your tank destroyer in a way so you can so you can cover most of the map and shoot targets. Hopefully don't get spotted while shooting, and position yourself in a way so it will be harder for enemy to shoot you. Like here I have positioned myself in a way so I can shoot the tank destroyer side if something gets spotted, for example the grille, and smack it with HE for 1000 damage, or I can shoot the medium side and smack them for 640 damage like over here. Now for the video, if you get spotted, it's important to also have a cover near you like over here, and so this cover can provide safety from enemy targets and can still shoot enemies. Like here I'm firing that mouse, going to clear him. Once clear him, there's no more target left, so I'm going to move, which is also important because most tank destroyers just sit at the back and wait, which is generally bad idea. So I'm going to reposition myself so I can shoot something else and keep using my gun. Now the second highlight is of course being aware of your surroundings, being map aware, looking at enemies, knowing their positions. Like here I am in completely horrific position. There are multiple targets around me, I barely have any cover to support myself. So I'm not going to tunnel vision and wait for some enemy which is never going to poke out and get backed by something else. I'm going to move around and use cover. I'm going to use my third camera to look around, remember their positions where they are, judge where they exactly are with the minimap, and shoot and get further back. Which leaves us with the third and last highlight, which is making distance, using terrain, and saving your hit points for the engagement where you absolutely need which is generally at the end of the battle. Like here, I'm going to save my 1300 hit points against this object and take 450 damage by this ice age. If I would have taken hit from that object by poking further out, ice age would have cleared me over here, and I'm going to do the same. Not going to take hit from Grille because I'm not stupid enough to poke further out, and use this cover to save my hit points against ISC 7 as they're rushing across. Now, like I said before, save your hit points for end engagements and wait for opportunity if you have any. If you don't have any opportunity, you can of course use your hit points which you saved before, and you can generally get ace masteries just like this, do super massive damage. You don't really need to play passive all the game. You can be passive aggressive like here we were passive at the start, but when we did it we were aggressive. Hmm. Well, that's the end of it. Thank you so much for watching this far. Come again next time. Bye.